A female police officer is surprised to find that her own top chief boss very likely will not be the prophet. He has been a police officer for so many years, it is impossible to know. There are very few alcoholic drivers, even non-motorized vehicles checking together. Zhang Yang, using one hand to search for alcoholic drinks, and accidentally grabbed a person who was caught in the body. A fugitive with 15 murder cases, the captain on his side remembers what God spoke about when Zhang Yang investigated. At this time, the director also told a legend about Zhang Yuan. The legend tells us that this 1 year before, when in the provincial hall, before each investigation, you must read a poem first, because I can't resist dancing with death. He personally came to find me. He brought the chariot of a blue building. In this carriage, we are the only ones. Fuck, 3 people. You don't know the number. The case of the captain and deputy director before was broken. Must we expect Zhang won? But now he's injured his leg to return to the province for medical treatment. What reason do you have not let anyone go? The next day, Zhang Yang had all been prepared to return happy back into the provincial hall. If life deceived you, don't panic, do not be anxious. Depressed days need calm. Happy days will come. At this time, Li Jin appeared carrying a suitcase. He says he wants to go back with Zhang Yang because Zhang Central's foot injury was caused by him. Before the arrival of Li Qian, Zhang Yang's master listened to that, which is 1,000 bits and 1 million commands. It is necessary to let Li Hyun exercise in the grassroots for a full year. If Li now goes back with him, then he would surely be blamed as a dog-blooded shower. So anyway, Zhang Yuan has allowed Li Qian to stay. He went back alone, watched him go so firmly. The deputy captain really couldn't stand. Catch Li Feng, you have planned for a long time. The entire city's drink-driving inspection, not a sickness. It's a fantastic game of chess. The case for Luffy. You have already seen this breakup long ago, right? You are thinking about things in front of us, and you do not want to tell ourselves. It's a shy face, but it can never be explained. That is purely because of luck. Immediately after, not only the deputy captain, but even a director said, afterwards, the investigation will be conducted with Zhang Yang Horsehead. The case of the suicide serial killer has already been published in newspapers. He is also known as the Sanjiangkou Sun Tan. At this point, Zhang Yang knew that he would not be able to walk anymore. So, will he show up in the next case? What kind of oolong will emerge again? Let us continue today's low-intelligence crime. After Zhang Jin stayed at the City Hall of Shinjuku, all township up and down simply serves him as a god. Even when the meeting presided over this matter, all directors handed down their headquarters to him. Everyone expects this detective to lead them in the case of accidental deaths by their former deputy director and captain. However, Zhang Wen's son offers a breakdown idea. Everything is based on the basis, such as a re-examination case discovery site. For example, check out the captain's social software. But these moves have already been done by someone in the first time of an incident. But even so it is. But the director believes that he is deliberately testing these people. You are in the exam, right? These people are better than interns from police schools, right? Sometimes it produces a filter for one person, right? The key is now that the entire Shinjuku municipality has this filter for Zhang Yuan. Everyone is hoping that Zhang Yang will lead them to break the case. But Zhang Yang has no idea at all. Or, on the reminder of Li Qian, he was only thinking about Money Director's death. It is connected with the death of Captain's commander. In order to deal with the case of Chavez, we must. The case of the Louvre department has been obtained. Good Chalu Bureau case. How to check? Do you mean that 2 cases are connected? Obviously, it is now a closed circle. As long as we can find this closed circle interface, you can simultaneously move these 2 cases. This, more said, is equal to the unspoken words. In the eyes of others, it seems to be quite high deep uncertainty. Zhang Yang suddenly flashed, thinking that the captain's house may not have been before. Who knows, the captain's house is not only someone who has visited it, or the director personally took his team with him. He saw Zhang Yang so solemnly engaging in this matter. Certainly, from the captain's home, there must be something missed by himself. Just let Zhang Wen's son go once again. Turn around. Zhang Wenyang came with a man to the captain's house. Just then, he carelessly touched a picture on the wall. After seeing the bag Sanjing, Lima took a bag out of his suitcase and disguised himself as photographer. This is an important clue. As soon as it comes in, pull directly from the wall. The nail is thrown away. Can't stand it up. Zhang Yang did not answer, and he was tired of his head at the pickup. but it didn't pull out anything for half a day. Are you looking for something that should not appear in the leafy house? Yes, I want to look for something that doesn't match the identity of a sword. Sanjing looked at the deputy captain on his side, then just as he was about to speak up, and let him shut down. Though Zhang's brain is not so bright, he also knows that there must be a problem here. So he asked, "Have you found anything?" But the deputy captain came with a sentence. "The guarantee has not been used. The last time they came to check, we found a VIP card for the congregation, and it was still unlimited. The amount, but this card has not been opened." The deputy captain is concerned that this issue will be spread and would have an unfavorable negative impact on the captains. Zhang Yang did not resolve the issue. His attention was all on this card. The shop name on the card is called Wind Bell Bowl. The original captain was at his funeral. The local real estate owner Zhou Hyun also brought a group of people to attend the funeral. The deputy captain also told him at the time that these people and their captains were young. Among them, there's a general manager of Wind Bell Bowl. So, Zhang Yang intends to attend the meeting of this general manager. While in the elevator, Vice Captain asked him about his next intention. He wants to collaborate with Zhang Yuan, but he lets him do the same thing as Guidohang. What will happen after seeing this general manager? Zhang Yang had intended to bring out that card directly. What's going on? But that card is attached to the photo frame above it, cannot get out. I didn't think that this wave of land would go off on its own. You have no online lessons, right? I've been ready for a long time. The coming will always come. This is beyond everyone's expectation. Zhang Sunso-sing does not even break the public paper bag. Oh, Zhangju. It is the leadership of our provincial department down to special case examination. It came with clues. Now look at your attitude. So scared. A wave of land finally told the truth. In fact, the initial newsletter was written by him. So once Zhang came, he felt things were going to be bad. Isn't it I who wrote? It is you that writes. He thinks that the paper bag inside is a reporting letter. A tension that didn't hold it exploded itself. But when Zhang Yuan asked him who he was reporting, he begins again a little twisting. So, who is he going to report exactly? And why should you tell this person? Here is to tell you. We will say goodbye in the next episode.